What's up, everyone? Thank you guys for coming out for the National Ninja League Midwest Regional at MLab, Ohio. My name is Jesse. I'm going to be going over the rules for the teens, young adults, adults, and masters. Before we get started, guys are going to have a time limit of 4 minutes. Girls are going to have a time limit of 5 minutes. There are some small changes in some of the obstacles, but the general flow, number of obstacles, and rules is pretty similar for these age groups. Anything that I don't say is in means that it is out. Things like carabiners, truss, straps are not in play unless otherwise stated. Incidental is okay, but please don't make me call that. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, the beginning of the course is going to start on the gray floor. There's going to be 3 beeps. The 4th beep is when your time starts. I'm also going to say 3, 2, 1, go. The first obstacle is going to be hands and feet on our warp wall, getting up to a touch point, which is a ring at 13 feet. You may also use the MLab Ohio boxes on the sides to help you if you want. The clear is touching the ring. The second obstacle begins on the green platform, and it is hands only on the rings getting down to the red mat. Remember, to clear an obstacle, you must disengage the obstacle, touch the finishing platform, and fully cross the plane. The next obstacle is going to be feet only, starting on the red mat you just finished on, making your way over to the red mats by the foam pit wall. For teens, young adults, and adults, you may not use the purple portions of the rails. For masters, you may use the purple part. Once you have hit the red mat, you have completed this obstacle. The next obstacle has a different starting platform, so you can get over to it however you want. That blue mat will be there to make it a little easier. The start of the next is this red mat at the top of the foam pit. It's feet only on the light brown side of the snowboard, making your way down to the red mat at the bottom. Again, it's feet only. The next obstacle starts on the gray box. You can use your feet on the mini trampoline, your hands on the trapeze bar, the silver part of our special delivery, as well as the last bar in the Lachey lane, getting over to the gray box to your left. The next 2 obstacles are going to be linked. They're both hands only. It starts on that green jump box. The first one is hands only on the black rings, making your way over to the cliffhanger, which is the touch point. Touching the cliffhanger clears you on the ring toss, and then the next obstacle is hands only on the cliffhanger, as well as the bananas getting over to the gray box. It's hard to see in the video, but there are cliffhanger ledges on the back side that you're welcome to use. You just can't top out on the blackboard itself. Please note that it is hands only, so don't use your feet to assist you. That gray box is the finishing platform. The next obstacle is going to start on the blue panel mat. It is feet only on the discs, getting over to a black panel mat on the other side. This is a demo for the teens, young adults, and adults. For masters, the third disc will be a 2x4, which you can use your feet on the teal portion to get to the black mat. The next obstacle starts on the gray box between the salmon ladders. It's hands only on the wing nuts. For teens, you may only be on the inside of the wing nuts. You guys can choose either set to go down, but teens cannot tomahawk. For young adults, adults, and masters, you guys may grab both sides of the wing nuts, and everyone will be dismounting to the red box at the end. Alright, this last series of obstacles is going to be linked. This is a demo for the teens, young adults, and adults. You guys are going to start on the spring floor. You may use the trampoline, and then it's hands only on the drop chucks and the next set of nunchucks. You may not top out on any of the nunchucks. The touch point and clear is when you touch the pegs on the pegboard. You'll see here that you can use your legs around the padding and hands on the truss to rest if you want. The next obstacle is also hands only on these pegs until you can get up to the second set of pegs on the next board, which is its own touch point. The next obstacle is also hands only on the pegs. You're making your way across the pegboard, and then you can use your pegs in the birdhouse as well as the blue nunchuck to reach over to a touch point, which is the first cannonball. You may not touch the birdhouse with your hands. You may also use this corner of the truss as a rest point if you need to. You may use your hands on the silver part and your feet around or on the gray matting. Please don't stand on top of it the way I am. It was a long night and we were pretty tired, but you guys are welcome to hug it or have your feet on the front of it, but please do not stand on top of it. The clear for this is touching that first cannonball you see there. The final obstacle for teens, young adults, and adults is hands only on the cannonballs and bowling ball pin. The dismount is the purple box on the spring floor. The buzzer will be set up in front of that, so landing on the purple box and then hitting the buzzer will stop your time. Good luck to you guys, and then masters, stay here. We're going to demo the end of your course now. All right, masters, when you guys come off the wing nuts, you guys are also starting on the spring floor. You can use the trampoline and then your hands on the nunchucks. For both sets of nunchucks, you guys are not allowed to top out. The clear for the nunchucks is when you touch the pegs on the pegboard. You guys may also use your feet around the gray mat on the truss and your hands on the truss as a rest point if you want or need it. The next obstacle is also hands only, making your way across the pegboard on the pegs to the green box here. The final obstacle starts on that green box. You may use a peg in the birdhouse, but you cannot put your hand on the birdhouse itself. Then you may also use your hand around the nunchuck, not topping out, as well as using the cannonballs and trapeze bar. You guys are dismounting to the purple box on the spring floor, and the buzzer will be set up in front of it. So hitting the purple box and touching the buzzer will stop your time. Good luck, and we look forward to seeing you guys here. Thanks.